Hello everybody and welcome to this review, and today we're going to be reviewing Matt Kenseth's 2016 Tide Darlington Throwback 164 diecast. As you can see right here, the NASCAR Authentics one, because if you remember this one, this diecast first came out on the Gold Series or ARC series, and it came in the PTC mold, which is a really controversial mold. It was really inaccurate and it had a big spoiler, and the tires were so big, they were like balloons, they were ugly. So it came out in this, which is what we're going to be looking at today. So normally, right now, I would jump to the diecast, but you know, since this is in a package, I want to make you diecast collectors, or the people who believe that these cars get valuable. I want you guys to see this, rip this open. Yeah, I'm gonna make you guys suffer through this. So look away if you don't want to see this. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh. And here we have the car. And look at the cartridges. So let me clean this up and then let's look at the car. So here is the diecast, and before we look at it, I want to take a look at the packaging real quick right here. So right here we have 164, Wave 10, number 20, Matt Kenseth, NASCAR Authentics, free card. Right here we have the car, and back here we have the same thing on the top, Wave 10, all that. And right here we have collect them all and all the cars that came out in this wave. You can see right here, and you know, collect them all, and all the copyright and everything. So yeah, that's that. And first, yeah, let's take a look at the car. First, I'm gonna look at the card that came with it right here. So right here we have Darlington Raceway, established 1950. We have a render of the car, Joe Gibbs Racing, Matt Kenseth. On the back, you know, same thing, Darlington Raceway. And the card reads, Matt Kenseth takes his turn in the Tide ride. And down here we have all the copyright and all that. So yeah. So now let's take a look at the car. As I said before, not on the PTC mold, thank God. That car, it was hideous on that mold. So yeah, so let's take a look at it now. So the base color, I guess, is the orange right here. As you can see, it wraps. It's like in the front piece of the car, front for part of it, and then it transitions to a yellow on here on both sides too, and then at the end it's a white, and the back of the car is that orange again. And originally this car had a Tide pod right there, and Tide pods right here on this side. Also had a Tide pod, and I think right here on the back too, and on the deck lid. But the reason they didn't put it is because Tide pods, at the time, you know, kids were sticking it in their mouth thinking it was candy, doing those dumb challenges, and I guess they didn't want to put it on the car because, you know, kids might get the idea. But I don't know why they still didn't put it on the 1/24 scale, even though, you know, it's not a toy, because it's a big car. It's a larger one. They usually, that's not for kids. They usually put like the Monster Energy banners now, but like back then still wasn't sponsored. But yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that, but you know, whatever. So yeah, now let's take a look at the car. So on the hood we have Tide. On the front we have, you know, the Toyota logo and Camry. Right here we have number 20 and all the sponsors right there. You can see them right there. And on this side we have the 25th anniversary Joe Gibbs logo right there, and all the sponsors right there, if you want to read that right there. On the side we have all four Goodyear Eagle tires on all four tires. And something I appreciate they did is that they made them white, like in the actual race. They didn't make them yellow and do it the lazy way. So yeah, good thing, you know, picked up on that detail. So yeah, right here we have the Goodyear logo on white, which it's a little above right there, not like right here. You see, it's a little bit above. So yeah. Right here we have all the contingencies in the retro form, which I really like that. As you can see right there, it's like back in the day they had it like that. So yeah. Right here we have the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series logo, number 20, all the sponsors right there too, if it wants to focus right there. Tide, DeWalt, the fuel door, Matt Kenseth's signature right there, if it wants to focus. It's like really light, so right there. Toyota, and I think that's the 25th anniversary of Joe Gibbs right there. And yeah, so on the deck lid we have the Tide logo, which I think also had Tide Pods right there, but you know, like I said before, of the whole kids thing, so yeah, they just left it with Tide right there. On the top of the car we have 20, and on the windshield we have Kenseth and the 2 Toyota logos, which I wish NASCAR Authentics now would put window banners, but you know, it is what it is. Trying to say, I guess they do that to save costs now. They figured out if they painted interiors gray and put in a window banner, they could save money on it, I guess. I wish they would still put window banners. I don't mind the gray that much, but the window banners, I wish they put them back, so maybe in the future. Right here in the back we have the Camry and XSE and the Toyota logo right there. We have Tide on the back, and the headlights on the back, and we have Toyota and number 20 right there under the headlight. On this side we have the same thing, except we have a window, and the jack or exhaust is on this side. The exhaust over here, but the jack thing right there, which they both have it, so I guess it's the exhaust, but it doesn't show it right there. So yeah, overall this paint scheme, it's really good. I like it. The colors are vibrant on it. Not like that's another problem that PTC mold had. It was inaccurate. So I'm glad this came out in Authentics, which they should have done that with all the PTC mold cars that came out. They're all horrible. They should have came out in Authentics, but you know, only some of them came. So, but yeah, this is a good paint scheme, and I recommend you, if you can find on eBay or somewhere else, to pick it up. It's a really good, solid paint scheme in my opinion. One of Matt Kenseth's best. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys like this review, and you know, like the video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you want to see more diecast reviews like this one and my past video. So hope you guys have a nice day, and you know, thank you. Goodbye.